Hi, I'm Charles Tran, and welcome to Live Mobile Technology. Before we start, please be advised of the disclaimer, and check the description below for full details. In my previous video, we covered part 1 of the Brivo ACS6000 and ACS6100 series, exploring their key features, functions, and CAN bus wiring. Today, in part 2, we'll go through the complete packaging and installation process for the Brivo ACS6000 and 6100, from unboxing to mounting, wiring, and powering up. Let's get started. Inside the Brivo ACS6100RE chassis, you'll find the following: the power supply, Model BACS6100 Program Specification Block, or PSB, and the mainboard, Model BACS6000 Mainboard Expansion, or MBE. For shipping purposes, the mainboard and power supply are packaged separately to protect them from damage in transit. Also included in the Brivo ACS6100RE packaging are 2 MOV suppressors, a board power connector, 16 2-kilo-ohm resistors, 1 dipole Wi-Fi antenna, a CAN bus connector, batteries, 1 PEX Wi-Fi cable, 1 earth ground screw, and additional standoffs. Inside the chassis door, you'll find a wiring diagram label. This diagram provides instructions for wiring different components, including EOL resistor wiring and Wiegand reader wiring. Before mounting the chassis or installing circuit boards, remove the knockouts. If the boards are already mounted, do not attempt to remove the knockouts with a hammer. Banging on the knockouts can shock the circuit board and cause permanent damage. There are 2 things to do before mounting the chassis using 4 bolts. Install the power control or power supply boards onto the chassis. Remove any extra standoffs. Once those steps are complete, you're ready to mount the chassis. The ACS6100 power supply board acts as the power distribution point for the control panel. Its mounting standoffs are located on the upper left side, the door side of the chassis. You must install the power supply circuit board first. The power supply mounts to the 4 built-in standoffs in the chassis using the supplied screws. Nylon standoffs are an important part of properly mounting the chassis. They come pre-installed, with nylon screws inserted into the provided holes from the rear of the chassis. From the front of the chassis, the nylon standoffs are then threaded onto those nylon screws. Now, let's go over installing the ACS6100 board onto the chassis. First, align the board with the appropriate standoffs. Then, mount each board to the standoffs using plastic cap screws. For the main board, look for the neon green circles. You'll install it using 5 nylon standoffs and 1 metal screw. For the expansion board, look for the neon orange circles. You'll install each expansion board using 4 nylon standoffs with no metal screws required. Next, let's talk about mounting the Wi-Fi antenna for the ACS6000 Mainboard Ethernet, or MBE. Whether you're using the internet or not, it's a good idea to install the antenna so you have it ready for any future use. There are 2 easy steps. Attach the silver end of the Wi-Fi antenna connector to the Wi-Fi antenna chip on the ACS6000 MBE mainboard. Mount the Wi-Fi antenna outside of the chassis. Now, let's take a look at the ACS6100 power connectors, or power cables. These cables are crucial for the power supply to function properly. Attach the power cable to both the power supply and the main control board. On the top left of the chassis, notice that the power cable, which consists of blue, white, black, and red wires, connects from the green Phoenix connector on the left to the white Molex connector on the right. Any additional power cables should be attached to the expansion boards. When wiring doors for the ACS6100, remember that both the request to exit and the door contact share the common terminal, or COM for short. After setting up the panel, it's time to power up the ACS6100. When you do, make sure to check the following. First, check the power board status. All 4 lights should be on. Next, check the local and main HRBT lights. The local light, located on the left, should pulse twice per second. The main light should pulse once per second. All of these indicators are green LED lights. And that completes the Brivo ACS6000 and ACS6100 packaging and installation process, from unboxing to wiring to final power-up checks. Up next in part 3 of the Brivo ACS6000 and ACS6100 series, a complete step-by-step guide on mounting and installing the ACS6000 and ACS6100 in the Brivo ACS chassis, securing it to the wall, wiring the power cable, and setting up both the main board and daughter board. I've also uploaded more Brivo related videos, so be sure to visit my channel and check them out. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss the next update.